why don't you go on stage, quit your rapping, and do comedy? And I thought about it and I contemplated on it. So, going back again to my childhood, I grew up again around a lot of black folks, and growing up with these black kids, they were always joshing each other. Not dissing, but like cracking jokes at each other. If somebody did something stupid or idiotic, they would call them like, "Oh, why are you being so stupid?" Can I cuss on here? Why are you being such a stupid head ass? And you look like that guy from House Party head ass, or you look like Malibu's Most Wanted head ass, and stuff like that. That like everything was always funny and always cracking jokes. And um, so as I grew older, when I tried doing it, of course, I was outnumbered. I was the only Mexican out of like 5 or 6 black boys. And they called me Chico. They always called me Chico because I was like the only Mexican word they knew. So they called me Chico. And I would always crack jokes with them. But whenever I said something that was kind of like on the, bro, come on, you could do something better. Come on. So I would always get cracked on a lot. But as I grew older, like whenever I saw something that was funny, I would crack jokes on somebody, whether it be a stranger or a friend or family, because that's all we did was always crack jokes on each other. So I figure, why not try and make these jabs funny, make them into a story, crack jokes. And I did a lot of that at parties, and a lot of my friends were like, "Well, why don't you do comedy, dude? You tell some of the funniest and stupidest stories. Like, it's so funny. Why don't you go on stage, quit your rapping, and do comedy?" And I thought about it and I contemplated on it. I procrastinated on it, to be honest, and until last year in July, I saw there was an open mic for Duck Easy. And I said, "Fuck it, let me do an open mic. Maybe these guys are onto something." So I went up there. Of course, I flopped. I didn't know how the comedy scene worked at first. I bombed, worse than a Muslim, at 9/11. But anyways, of course, I got better at telling stories. I got better at moving my jokes around to make it understandable and funny, because it's all again, it started in high school.